Everybody who watches the recording, we wish you were here live, but you're dead to us right now. No, you're not dead to us. But we wish you were here live. So, but we know life goes on. So we're going to jump right into the slideshow, but we're going to go back and forth a lot, so don't get dizzy. And I like your white, Vicki. That looks really pretty.
My what?
Your white curtains and your white lamp.
Oh, well, I have, when I clean heavy, I have to rearrange. So yeah, I just,
And your white blouse and your beautiful blonde hair, and it's
well,
I look very dark next to you.
well, I'm just one of those bright ladies. I'm out there.
You're a shining star, no matter who you are. Okay. Well, I'm actually wearing navy blue because I'm wearing my special necklace and my special earrings that I got for Amy, and I got myself a set too because I loved it so much.
They're very pretty.
Those of you, well, I think everybody here right now, you all won jewelry. Why aren't you all wearing your fabulous jewelry? Amy is.
I've got my little bracelets
Oh,
on.
okay.
I've got shorts on with this nice little.
Oh, I have shorts on too.
Yeah.
I've had so many Zoom calls today. I've actually changed my shirt twice because I get so excited and I start sweating and stuff. That was kind of gross. But anyway, I get excited, and that's why I'm losing my voice. So I'm drinking my lemon tea, Amy. It's not mushroom tea. I don't know where to get that stuff. I think that's a witch's brew that you just need to send to me. And then I have my Mary Kay water, that this is like the 6th one I filled. So I'm like having to go to the bathroom as much as a pregnant woman. But anyway,
Okay.
I talked to someone today. Oh my gosh. I talked to someone today who they have 3 kids under the age of 6. And the wife is pregnant with triplets.
Oh my God.
She needs a babysitter.
I couldn't do it.
Nanny.
Man a day.
I'm like,
oh Lord, bless
they
her
will
heart.
have 6 kids under the age of 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad it's her, not me.
I do not have the temperament for
You know that
that.
saying where they say God won't give you more than you can handle? I'd be calling on the spirit of God right now.
I would be too. I always say God knew I couldn't handle Skagero boy. The girl's bad enough.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, Kevin and Stephanie are having a girl the end of January, and Kevin said, I'm so tired of people saying, oh, you wish you were having a boy, you know, don't you wish you were having a boy? And he's like, no, I don't have to buy any more clothes. I don't have to buy any more toys. I don't have to make everything boyish. And Stephanie goes, and there's no pressure being put on a boy.
The children are a blessing, so they must be to take care of it.
Children are blessings. He will have 2 girls, teenagers at the same time.
Oh.
And he can handle it.
No, Amy, they're potty training Abigail right now. He's having an existential crisis. He doesn't understand why she won't say, I need to go pee, and goes to the potty. He's 2. Okay, so on that note, how can we relate that back to our Mary Kay business? So when you are trying to explain to a customer that an entire set is much smarter than piecemeal, I've got a customer. She orders the miracle set 1 piece at a time and pays shipping.
Ooh.
1 piece at a time and pays shipping on each individual piece. And when she orders it, I'll say, do you want to go ahead and get your cleanser as well? No, I'm good on cleanser. The next week, guess what she orders?
I've got one. That's what the repair. Yeah, one or 2 items at a time.
I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It'd be one thing if it were like an item that maybe like eye cream that maybe they're not using as much as they should. But no, it'll be the day and then the night and then the eye cream and then the cleanser and then another cleanser. I don't get it. I don't get it. We need to teach our customers, and we try so hard to do this. Go ahead and get it in bulk, pay one shipping, or if you hit $75, I pay for the shipping.
Is she financially able to do all of it?
No, she's a stay-at-home mom and her husband's, I don't know what he does, but he doesn't do that much.
So maybe not. Maybe she has to do it that way.
I don't know, but I'm just like, okay.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's just it's trying to get your customers to think smart and buy like Costco and not like Neiman's. And
Mhm.
how do we do that? How do we do that?
Someone
What do
said.
y'all think? How do we do that? How do we get them to look at their product and think, well, I ordered my cleanser a month ago. I'm probably going to be out in the next month. I'm going to get the day cream as well. Why not get both of them? It's the same shipping on customer delivery service.
Mhm. It is.
What ideas do you guys have?
I just always start out with them. If it's affordable for you, you need to do your kits because you're going to end up saving about $40. I haven't added it up. It may be more than that now.
Yeah.
And that way you've always got it. Because the last thing you want to do is not use your products every day.
Right. Because you're afraid you're going to run out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and I know back in the day when I used to have all these in-person parties, I would say you need a set for your bathroom, a set for the gym, and a set that you travel with. But with the expiration dates now, we can't do that.
No. No.
Mhm.
And y'all know, I told y'all last week that I sell a lot of people the to-go kit, never call this sample size. They think it's
No.
free to
No.
you. I
Mhm.
sell the sample kit or I said it, the to-go kit. And I say, if you decide in the next few days that you want the full size product, let me know. I will get it to you overnight. Usually I just deliver it and put that aside for your next trip. And I
Mhm.
take the cost that they paid on
Mhm.
the travel size, that $35 or $20 for the Clearproof, and I deduct it from their set. So it's almost like they buy a set and they get the travel size free.
Mhm.
Right.
But
Mhm.
like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
I do
All
want
right.
to get the repair.
So I want y'all, this is going to be a real interactive meeting because I've got some questions for you guys as we go along. So let's jump on into the slideshow. And let me see if I can find it. I've got so many windows open. Oh my word, I've got so many windows open. My life has been insane lately. Normally summers are so easy. Okay, so I've had several new consultants contact me. None of them are on this Zoom for different reasons. And they've asked about Shop My Party. So I wanted to put this officially on tonight's video. Go to Mary Kay In Touch. And actually it says go to education, booking, review, reward, click on Shop My Party. Actually now, watch this. You go to Mary Kay In Touch, it's on the home page.
Mhm.
Like, you don't even look,
Yeah.
Shop My Party, bam. If you're going to do a fundraiser, which I said I talk about fundraisers tonight, and you want to do it through Shop My Party, what you want to do is you want to name your hostess as their name. Like, let's say my hostess was Jamie Bolliard, and the cause was, I don't know, migraine research. I would make my hostess's name Jamie Bolliard / migraine research so that they know that's the right fundraiser. Okay, so it's right there. It's Shop My Party. Okay, let me get out of this. This is how far I have to go look down. Okay. All right. So that's how you find that. We are going to do a quick video here. Love this. You guys, oh,
Less than 3
I'm
minutes to
gonna
do.
I'm gonna stop her real quick. You guys can make these videos yourself. Believe it or not, your customers love to see you doing videos. And if you can do it with your daughter or a sister consultant, a friend, they love it even more. But you can't do the makeup on them. Everybody has to do it on themselves. Okay, so I just want to show you in 3 minutes.
And I
Watch
feel
this.
so much more confident. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush with a little bit of hazelnut here and apply that right in my crease. So take my ring finger, press this in, and if you don't want to use your ring finger, you can totally use brush. This guy.
She's going over that with candlelight. I did not
That's
think of
gonna
that
be-
before.
Cinnabar right here, and I'm just gonna apply this in this outer.
Okay, so what she's doing with Cinnabar, I do with hazelnut.
Me too.
Okay, so she did her base as hazelnut. I do my base as biscotti. But after watching this afternoon, I'm like, I'm going back to those liquid eyeshadows because we don't have primers anymore. And I'm going to put the light one on first and then go over it with the biscotti. And I'm going to see if it holds better.
Area and kind of float out this eyelid. So if you want to create a more full eyelash appearance, your girl with less with baby lashes, I want you just to kind of tighten. So you're gonna just softly pull back your eyelids.
Very important that you teach your customers, don't ever pull out on your lid. You pull up on your lid because then you get closer to the lash line and you don't create wrinkles on the outside of your eye.
And apply it right in. I love this because this is going to grab every single lash I do and just make it look like I have falsies on. And there you have it. What takes me less than 3 minutes to do, and I feel so much more confident. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush with a little bit of hazelnut here
I don't know why it's doing that.
and apply that right in my crease. So take my ring finger, press this in. And
Okay.
if you don't
I
want
don't-
to use your ring finger,
I don't know why it's doing that. I'm so sorry. So the main thing though is that was basically less than a 3-minute video. You can do the video on your camera. If you don't like it, do it again. And then have all your makeup done, except for maybe your eyes or maybe your lips. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but for the summer, I've gone with a real beachy California lip. And because my skin, well, my face is not tan at all. If I took off my makeup, my face would be this color. Not the color of a credit card, but white, 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 white. But I have to match my body. My body gets very brown in the summer, but my face, I never, ever, ever let the sun touch my face. I am the color of Amy's beautiful daughter, okay? But I have to bronze up. So I also saw a video today on using bronzer under your eyes instead of concealer, which does that white look. I tried it. It looked horrible on me, but if you want to try it, you can try it, but I didn't like it. Anyway, but it's basically using a darker foundation or a darker concealer underneath here and then blending it. It did not, it might be good on someone in their 20s. It ain't working on Miss 63-year-old here. Okay. Grandma Jojo. All right.
Make me look like I had dark-
So, huh?
It'd make me look like I had dark circles.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'll bring up the video next week. It was amazing what this girl did. But I mean, we were talking 30 minutes of blending. I'm like, who has time for that? I don't have time for that. But just to tell you guys, I don't use anything under my eyes.
Mhm.
So under my eyes is the color of my skin. And what I do is I do my foundation here, here, and here. And then I take a flat foundation brush and I brush it even down here. This is my natural skin color because I don't have under eye circles. I'm very fortunate that way. And so it almost makes it like a natural highlighter. Do you see that? So it's
Mhm.
nice. And then if we're going out, like we were supposed to go out to dinner tonight, now we're not. But I'll take a little crystalline and do it here and here and here and here, and then always a little at the bow. But I'm getting so many compliments on this naked lipstick look.
Mhm.
I can't believe it. Like so many compliments. But if I did it without all the bronzers on, I would just look silly. So I need
Okay.
color in the winter.
What color do you have on tonight?
I am wearing one of the natural ones. I know I topped with beach bronze.
Oh, okay, you're putting the,
Yeah, I have to have a lip gloss. My
okay.
lips are so dry. Yeah. Yeah, my lips are so dry. My skin is oily, my lips are dry. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. Oh, Amy's taking notes again. Okay. Okay. I always watch Amy to see if I'm having a good meeting. Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about fundraising and just wrapping up August. So, and then, oh, let me go back. September 3rd, it says August Reco and Power Up forms are due, but they're due September 4th. So you have till the 4th, and y'all know me, I'll give y'all to the 5th, and because I'm nice that way. Okay, so the cash challenge. Oh, I got to write all you guys down that you're on tonight. I have a count of how many times each person is entered. So Jamie is on tonight. What's the date? Today's the 27th. And Amy and Mandy's sort of on. Is Mandy still on? Sort of on.
Yeah, she's just off video.
Okay. 7 and Amy's 27th and Mandy's a 27th. Okay, so that tonight, being on tonight or posting your takeaway tomorrow, that's Wednesday on our Shining Stars Facebook page, you get 5 extra entries into the cash drawings. So I posted on Facebook today who all is entered in the drawings. Did you see what your chances are to win right now?
I didn't get a look at it.
Oh my word. You guys are like, there's only like 7 people that could win right now. I mean, now the thing is that how many entries do you get? Ho, ho, ho. So tomorrow's Wednesday, you'll get an email. I changed it on the email. Don't respond to the email. When you get the email, just text me and give me the code words, and I'll give you a hint. There's 2 of them for Wednesday, and then there'll be another one on Saturday, and that will be the last entry. And you have to be present to win. Now, if something happens and somebody can't be on and they're in the drawing, because I already know of one person who has to work every Tuesday night, she's the manager of a store, you can have someone get on for you, or you can ask a consultant to stand in for you. Okay, I'm not cruel. I'm mean, but I'm not cruel. Okay, so, and we're going to do 10 $50 drawings. And then on Wednesday, your I want a prize is due. And that's where you'll fill out I want a prize. And I got $350 or I got $450 or I don't know. In some of your cases, I think Vicky, I think you're going to be in it like all 29 times.
Oh,
If she won all of it, I would just send her one check. Okay. So, all right. Vicky's like, and then I'm flying to Arizona.
I'll
Okay.
fly to Arizona.
This is everybody who has entries so far. That's it.
Okay.
If each person won one time, you'd all get $50. What are you going to do with your $50 if you win it? What are you going to do?
Stash it.
Mm,
so I can go to Arizona.
okay. What are you gonna do with it? Mandy, what are you gonna do with your $50 if you win at least one drawing? What are you gonna do with your $50?
I'll put it towards getting my hair cut or dyed.
Okay. Self-care. I like that. Amy,
Save it for vacation.
where are
Mhm.
you going on vacation? What are you saving for?
Bob said that we should go somewhere for our 25th wedding anniversary coming up next year.
Good. Mm-hmm.
We've never done that alone.
For our 25th, we did a Regent cruise.
We were thinking Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Ooh, Gatlinburg's fun.
It is, but have you ever thought of Dollywood? I know that sounds so dorky, but I've never been. But my parents, before my mom had her stroke, went. My dad said, I mean, they have traveled the world. He said that was probably the most fun vacation they'd ever done. Another super fun city to go to for like a 4-day weekend is New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
You have
hook
to
you
come
up.
with us and be a guide.
Well, I can do better than that. I can hook you up. My second cousin and my third cousin, so it's a cousin and her daughter, live in New Orleans, and they love for people to visit, and they take you everywhere, and they can get you into these very high-end restaurants that their waiting lists are like a year because they know everybody. My younger cousin, the daughter, has been teacher of the year in New Orleans like 5 times, and they are like, but to me, I don't know how many of y'all have been in New Orleans, but New Orleans is a perfect 4-day trip. Fly in, have that night, have 2 days to tour, and go home. Because 5 days, you're going to be corrupted. Don't go during Jazz Festival. Don't go during Mardi Gras. The crowds are horrible. Another fun place, another fun city to go to is Nashville. And you could drive there. And Carrie Fultz, who's one of our unit members, she lives right outside of Nashville. My niece lives right outside of Nashville, but Carrie Fultz, I would hook you up with her in a heartbeat, and she would take very good care of you. She would tell you where to go, what to do. And her daughter is a singer, and she lives outside of Nashville, and they could hook you up with places too. So look at stuff like that. I mean, Gatlinburg is fun. We used to go to Gatlinburg for the weekend all the time when we used to live in Knoxville. And that's super fun. You're looking at driving somewhere, right?
I think. I'm not positive, but I think.
If
Okay.
you drive to Gatlinburg, though, you should stop at the Biltmore House. And that's a beautiful, beautiful,
Beautiful.
it's gorgeous. I've been
Okay.
there.
So we are
When
going to focus on your 25th anniversary.
is
And
it, Amy?
what are you looking at? You're looking at next spring?
No, it's September.
This September?
It doesn't matter when it is. When do you want to travel?
It's 2 more years. So this is our 23rd.
Okay.
Okay. So you need to win a lot of drawings.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Do you know people spend more time planning their vacation than they do their end of life?
Probably. I mean, that's not much fun.
Yeah, but salvation's important.
Well, we got that covered, so that's good.
Okay. All right. So everybody who lives in great cities where they want Amy and her husband to come in the next 18 months for their 25th anniversary, contact me and we will get them to you. Okay. All right. Let's talk about fundraising. So I did something today because 2 unit members asked me about fundraising and doing fundraisers. And so I did what I tell everybody to do. I dialed 1-800-272-9333. And I clicked on 4 for customer service. And I said, hey, I am looking at consultants who want to do fundraisers. Where are the guidelines? Because I went on InTouch and I wrote in fundraising guidelines. got nothing. I wrote in fundraising, got nothing. So this is what I found out. So get ready to write this down because this is very important because I'm not going to cover something boring like this again. Okay. You go to InTouch. You go to resources. Under resources, you click on business compliance. So boring.
Mhm.
Click on document library. It goes through all this stuff. Don't keep clicking, just let it go through its thing. At the very bottom of document library, click on legal. At the very bottom of that, very bottom, click on charitable donation guidelines. Now, if you click on Mary Kay InTouch and you do a search for charitable donation guidelines, you will get to the same place. But here's the caveat. If you click on charity, if you click on fundraising, if you type in charity or fundraising or anything, everything takes you to Mary Kay Foundation. So here's where I ended up. So InTouch, y'all got this? Did you write it down? Resources, business compliance, document library, legal, charitable donation guidelines. This is the incredibly boring document. Can y'all tell I was not impressed with this document? Oh, it's going to make me
Nope.
go even further. Hang on. Okay. It's going to make me, hang on. It might keep going. Okay. So I just clicked on, if you go into search and you put charitable donation guidelines, it'll take you here, and then you charitable not donation, giving guidelines. You click on this, and here it is. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Everything's right there. It's not even 2 full pages. Read it. Okay. Now, here's the caveat to all of this is that if you're doing a fundraiser, let's say it's a cancer patient or it's a cause. Y'all know I do Phoenix Dream Center all the time. If you are communicating directly with your customer base, like these are not other people's customers, you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want. On your private Facebook page, I can put, hey, customers, we have 20 new girls in the Dream Center. I want to give all of them skincare sets. Everyone who buys a skincare set in the month of September, all of the profits will go so that they will have a skincare set and a foundation. And you will get one item at 50% off for contributing. That's what I would do. Because if you're going to do a fundraiser, I don't really think you making a profit should be part of it.
Mhm.
When I do fundraisers for the Dream Center, I give them everything. Because here's the deal. Generosity is a payoff. Just
Mhm.
trust me. Also, if you reach people who were not your customers, but become referrals from other customers, that's a payoff. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. Now, when I do my fundraisers with my customers and I say, okay, we have 20 new girls in the Dream Center, we need 20 new skincare sets. Everyone who purchases a full skincare set in the month of September, all of the profits will go to buy a girl a skincare set, plus you'll get a foundation and you get one glamour item at half price. And if you share this with someone who is 18 or older and a non-Mary Kay user, so Vicky's my customer. If Vicky shares this with someone who is 18 or older, non-Mary Kay user, all of the profits from their purchase in the month of September will go towards this fundraiser, and they will also get one glamour item at half price. Why do you guys think I say one glamour item at half price? Why one glamour item?
Because it's not as expensive as skincare.
Mhm.
And it doesn't degrade or devalue our skincare. Now, I told y'all last week that when I do my virtual parties, I do offer, when they buy a set, a foundation, either free or half price, depending on the audience. If I think they can afford it, I do it at half price. If I think they may not be able to afford it, I'll do it as a gift with purchase. But that's the important thing you need to understand, is when you're giving stuff away, it needs to be the lowest value product. You might even say your favorite eyeshadow at half price. How much are you losing there?
$4.
Right.
Mhm.
For a new customer. Okay. Okay. So that's how I do fundraisers. Read the compliance. If they're going to put it out publicly, like on a Facebook page, or they're going to advertise it, it needs to have a small line that says, Mary Kay users with a consultant may contribute towards this fundraiser, but you will not be contacted by the consultant. You gotta ask them.
Mhm.
So if it's someone who's doing a fundraiser for you and they don't understand all this, we don't steal each other's customer things, just say, I just need a byline underneath my information. If you currently have a Mary Kay consultant, feel free to participate in this fundraiser. You will not be contacted in the future by this consultant. And y'all know what to do. With each person who buys, you say, do you currently have a consultant? They can participate in the fundraiser. Just like if someone has a party and someone comes to the party and says, oh yeah, Joanna Shipe's my consultant. She's been my consultant forever. She lives in New Jersey, then, well, I actually live in Arizona, but she lives in New Jersey and I get all my stuff from her. You don't say, well, if you ever need something in a rush, call me. You say, well, stick with her and I'll make sure I do not add you. This is the line, guys. I will not add you to my preferred customer mailing. That's the line. That means you're not going to make them a future customer. I will not add you to my preferred customer mailing. Notice that fundraisers is under legal. That should tell you something. If you mess this up once, you'll get a letter. If you mess it up twice, you'll get a phone call. If you mess it up 3 times, you'll be dismissed. I hate to say terminated because it sounds like Arnold's going to show up at your door, but he won't. Okay, so I know that Vicki and myself and Jamie have all earned the prize this month, so y'all have a few more days to do that. The Mary Kay Your Way Makeover Contest ends August 31st. Guys, please get entries. You get to come to Scottsdale. You get to spend 3 days and $1,000 on Mary Kay and then spend several more days at Chateau Shipe. Enter people. Entries are low for this. I have the word from corporate. They are low.
I've had a hard time getting people to participate.
Just do their before and after picture and submit it yourself.
Mhm. But
A lot of people don't know how to go on and submit it. Submit it yourself. All the information is right here. Okay. It's right there. Okay. All right. I wanted to go through about building your mindset. And this was based on the SOAR, but setting your own sights, owning your own power, activate with activity, rise up. And I want you to ask yourself, who are you? What do you want? Are you working with a destination in mind? Are you being proactive or reactive? Proactive is, okay, if I'm going to be on a workout plan, I'm going to work out these 5 days of the week. I'm going to get up at this time and work out. I'm going to do this workout routine. Being reactive is getting up when the alarm clock goes off, maybe 3 times, slugging through your coffee, getting the kids to school, coming back home. Now you're late to work. You'll work out when you get home. Oh, but now you got to cook dinner. Oh, and take care of the kids and do their homework. You'll start over again tomorrow. That's being reactive. Serve others in all that you do. Don't let your life, business use you. Rather, use it to bless other people, and always do the right thing. Be excellent and let God take care of anyone who has hurt you, and just move forward. Wrinkles to them. Being proactive and not reactive in your commitment to your schedule every single day. You guys, when you live in the world of reactive, that's what causes stress, cancer, heart attacks, migraines. And I'm not saying people who have cancer don't plan. I'm just saying these are the things that can cause extra things in your body and in your life that mess things up when you don't plan. Okay? You don't plan to fail, you fail to plan. So plan your week and stick with it. Do it for 1 week. Do it for the month of September. Plan out every single week. And if something has to change, you can move it 1 time. In other words, if on Sunday from 4 until 6, I was going to make 10, don't say some, don't say all, don't say a lot. I was going to make 10 customer calls. And we get a call and we've got to do something, or we've got to go, or whatever. I can move that 1 time. Okay, Monday I can't, Tuesday I can't, Wednesday I can. I'm going to move it 1 time, and it will happen on Wednesday. You've got to treat it like a job. August 2024 Power Up Promotions, the 30 new faces in 30 days is the beauty coat and the cash challenge. And again, like I said before, you must be present to win or have someone sit in your place. We're still the #1 brand in skincare and color cosmetics. And I just want to know, who's working on their beauty coat? Like, are you tracking 30 faces? Because tracking numbers grow. If you're not tracking your numbers, then you feel like, well, I'm always doing Mary Kay. No, you're not. You're doing life and you're slipping Mary Kay in there. And that's okay if that's how is what's reaching your goals. If your goal is to make an extra $50 a month, then okay, you can slip it in. But if your goal is to make an extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month, that's going to take a plan. It doesn't just happen. Okay. This is our Power Up form. Y'all know how to get there. JoannaShipe.com. Okay, I'm not going to go through this again, but you go to JoannaShipe.com, you go to promotions, and you just print these off, and you have one for every single month, and you track your points. Then on the 3rd, but this month on the 4th of September, you go to JoannaShipe.com. It says it at the very, very bottom here. You click on promotions and then click on I want a prize, and you fill it out. Now, we covered this last week about how we share our Mary Kay. I want y'all to just look at this real quick. I want y'all to just look at this. She asked these she tells her story, and then she asked these 4 questions. Okay, she asked these 4 questions. If I were to do a Mary Kay party with you and you didn't know anything about Mary Kay, which of these questions would jump out at you? Flexibility, praising, paid. Could you reach your goals in the next 5 years? Which of those 4 just really jumps out at you?
But you paid what you're worth.
Paid what you're worth. I know you're not. Okay. Okay. What else?
Flexibility.
Okay. All right. Vicky, what would jump out at you?
The flexibility, I would. Because that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caring for a husband and all. Mandy, what jumps out at you, sweetie?
The flexibility, that's what brought me into it to begin with.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Remember, in flexibility, it's not using your family as an excuse not to work. It's using them as a reason to work.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Post-marketing appointment. How would you answer these questions? What do you love most about your current job or position? What would you change at it? What characteristic makes you good at what you do? You guys, if you can't answer these questions for yourself, you're not going to be good at asking them. You have to be confident in what you believe about yourself. If you were to say, if you made the 35 eStart decision, other than fear, what would hold you back? If I were to ask you that right now, after going over the marketing plan with you, other than fear, what would hold you back? Because I want you to listen to my answer. Anybody?
Time.
Time? I get that. I get that. Time is so valuable. And you're a
Mhm.
busy woman.
Mhm.
Busy women get things done, don't they?
Mhm.
Okay, did I argue with her?
You use the reason why as the reason why they should.
Mhm. Mhm.
I turned her objection into a compliment. Busy women get things done.
Mhm. That's good.
You know, in Mary Kay, they used to teach us to say, well, busy women run into a lot of people. And so you'll have a lot of people to talk to. And today's woman is like, honey, I'm busy. I haven't peed in 3 days. Like,
Mhm.
my kids think this smell on me is mom. This is no shower for a week.
No.
But if I'd say, you know what? Busy women get things done, don't they?
Mhm.
I just turned
Like
her
that.
objection into a compliment because it's the truth.
Mhm.
But I
Mm.
don't make it this big. We make things so much harder than they are. We make it like, okay, so joining my team and joining our unit, this is going to be a life altering decision. This is it can be, but it can just be hair and nail money. It can be braces on my kids' teeth. It can be dinner out with my husband once a month. It can be good people skills. Relax. You guys need to relax. What's the word for tonight? Relax. Enjoy the skin you're in. Okay. So last week we talked about closing sheets, and I've had 3 conversations this week with consultants who don't get on Tuesday nights who have asked about closing sheets. So I wanted to cover this because I told them I would cover it. You go to education on InTouch, you go to selling, and then you click on the documents, and there are closing sheets there. So go to InTouch, education, selling. Mary Kay InTouch is such an amazing source of great information. So here we've got this cute girl and all her friends selling, ways to sell in person, virtual, pop-up. Hey, before you guys do a virtual party with me, watch this, because I'm not going to do it anything like this. So I want you to know the way the company says to do it. Closing sheets. Okay, here are the closing sheets. Click on it. Sorry, my computer's slow because I live in the desert. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. Come on. There you go. Okay. Mobile apps. Now let's go social media. It makes you go through everything. I hate that. Market and advertising, booking and selling. Here they are. Okay. Pampering closing sheet. Color closing sheet. Skincare closing sheet. You do not have to reinvent your own closing sheet. You click on it, you download it, you copy it, or you go to your nearest FedEx and get your discount with Mary Kay and have them copy it. And you laminate it. You can get a laminator at Walmart for less than $10. Okay. Laminate it and write with a laminating pencil what they're going to get free with each set, or what they're going to get at half price. With the Ultimate Miracle set, they get a foundation at half price. With the Voluform set, they get their foundation at half price. With the acne treatment system, they get the charcoal mask at half price. So it's whatever you want to give at half price, because once they start using it, they are never going to stop. They love it forever. That's why sampling is so important. Sampling, you guys go on Amazon, do a search for demo pods with lids. You can get like 100 of them for $4 or $5. And you just write on the top what it is, and you give them a little demo. Okay. So this is my closing sheet. And I went over this last week, but I wanted to just show you guys again what I give. Star Consultant quarter in September 15th. So be aware of where you're lying there. And these are all of the new lipsticks. Okay. So it's not, well, we already have some of these lipsticks, but it's the Supreme Hydrating Lipsticks. It's going to be all of them. So if you want a copy of this form, it's on InTouch. Want you guys to already start thinking, where do you want to be in September? September 30th? How many faces? How many shows? How much income? How many marketing shares? You got to do it. The last week of each month, you're setting yourself up for the next month. Y'all know that the DIQ program has changed until June 30th. 8 new team members active, and you go into DIQ. And I move in with you. So there's something to look forward to. Okay. The August Power Forum up, I'm so glad someone's laughing, is due on September 4th. You guys, I did not change the points or the prizes, but I did change the points. So it's a lot easier to reach all of this. So please turn that in. I love giving things away. My love language is gifts. So make sure that it's in by September 4th. I'm not kidding. Give yourself 15 points if you see your cute face on this page. Give yourself 15 points if you see yourself on screen right now. And you get 5 entries into our August cash challenge. Oh, I got 1 minute. Vicky! Woo! We knew last Tuesday when you were like grinning like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah, I was doing good, but I couldn't hit that grand, the last part.
You know, I have faith in you, girl. So tell us, how did you do almost $800 in sales? It was probably one day of work.
Was. But I did work one day. I sit down and made phone calls, made appointments, and then I had a couple of my customers call, and do reorders too.
Good.
So it all worked out good.
You know what, guys? I talk about this so often, but I just want to revisit it. When I started my Mary Kay business over 30 years ago, there were no cell phones, no computers. We did everything on paper, and we did our phone calls with this thing that you pick up, and it has a cord. Yeah,
You
your
probably
daughter's
punched
like,
buttons. I still use the dial.
yeah, I dialed. So I pushed the buttons. And I wish I had my Mary Kay little old timey telephone here. But I worked my business 2 Saturdays a month. Because during the week, my day started at 5 o'clock in the morning. I took my son to preschool, where they transferred him to preschool, where they transferred him to kindergarten. I went in and taught school until 3 o'clock. I coached football until 6 o'clock. I then picked up my son from after school, took him to the gym 4 nights a week. I taught aerobics till 9 o'clock, sometimes 9:30. Put him to bed. We did a lot of on the road eating back then. Put him to bed, grade papers till midnight, and got up at 5:30. That was my week, Monday through Friday. I did my parties the 1st and the 3rd Saturday, the 15th and the 30th, closest the 15th and 30th of each month, because we were in a military community, and that's when the military got paid.
Mhm.
And so I did Saturday closest the 15th, Saturday closest the 30th. I would do a 9 o'clock muffins and makeovers. We didn't have virtual, we didn't have computers. Did a muffins and makeovers, did a lunch and learn where I provided the lettuce and everyone brought a salad ingredient. If everybody brought cucumbers, we had cucumbers and lettuce. It didn't matter. People got a kick out of it. And then at 4:30 in the afternoon, I had date night makeovers, where if you were on the skincare, you were invited for the makeover. And you came with your face done up to your foundation. We did makeovers. I touched everybody. I didn't listen to anything Mary Kay said. I did makeovers on everybody. They all bought, sent them away, and I said, I'll do this again in 2 weekends. I did that for a year. At the end of the year, I not only had a free car, but I'd had a baby, and I was a new director. Consistent. Consistency is the key. And not only consistency, but truly believing that what I was doing was making a difference. And that's where I want to leave you guys tonight. I want to leave you with, and I got to get out of this, so hold on just a second. And let me go into, I don't even know what some of this stuff is, but I'll let y'all look at director's memo for just a second while I find what I wanted you guys to see. Look at Vicky looking so cute. Okay. I want you guys to focus in the next week, to focus between today and September 1st, which is the next time you'll do a weekly accomplishment sheet. And that will be your last one for August. So September 1st will count for August. Does that make sense? Okay. Because I truly believe that everyone can get $1,000 week. It is back to school. It is back to business. It is back to get off your butt. And do not care what anyone thinks. And I want y'all to enjoy this.
Listening? Yes. This one?
Look at what this girl will do.
No fear.
Joe, there's no video.
You what?
There's no video.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I know why. Hang on. I'll back it up. You guys have got to see this. Hang on. You got to see this from the beginning. It's so good. Hang on. Oh, how do I back it up? I bet your daughter could tell me. Okay. You're just going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. Okay. I'll give y'all the link. Hang on. So he just starts playing this. And this girl starts singing. It's so good. Oh my gosh. This guy is amazing. I love to follow him. Okay. So when you hear the music playing, when you see that sharp woman, when you think of someone you need to call and you're like, you guys, it happens to me every day. Every day. Someone pops in my head. I'm like, really? Really? She's bought 2 eyebrow pencils in 10 years. And she says, you know what? I want the value firm for myself, my sister, my daughter, and my mom. Can you get 4 of them to me tomorrow? I'm like, how to have a grand week. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You guys are brave. Like, what have you got to lose? Well, go to Shipe Shining Stars Facebook page and watch the post that I just put on there that a famous actor did. Actually, it's an actor that creeps me out because he was the guy who ate people, but it's so good. It's so good about the 3 things everybody should do. And it's a good mantra for your life right now. Love you guys. Have a great night. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye,
Oh,
y'all.
no. On 3, we're all going to say we are grand because we're going to have a grand week. 1, 2, 3. We
We
are
are
grand.
grand.
Oh, I love it. Your daughter did it with you. Woo.